Martinsville, and we are back in the Diet Dr. Pepper series for another race here. This time we're at the tough short track of Martinsville. It's Martinsville on iRacing, so it may not be a very good race. It may be messy, may be some cautions, but just gotta take it for what it is and see if we can manage to sneak away with a decent finish. Working to get a top 10, hopefully. Coming off my worst finish of the season last race after getting stuck with some bad pit strategy. Qualifying is going to be important here. Hopefully we can put ourselves towards the front, or at least the front half. And finally we get some clear weather. First race that hasn't been foggy or overcast or gloomy this season, following the real weather that occurred in the 2000 season. This is all being based off of the 2000 season schedule and weather and event. 20.0 is not good. Now I'm getting really tight. I need to be like a 19.5. Well, a little bit quicker. 19.9, that's not good. Puts us only P13 at the moment. Maybe the track slowed down a little bit, but we're still pretty far off. 19.6 is up top with Andrew at the moment. Sean and Colton and Sage and Dan work out to the top 5 for now. We got a big crowd here again. I thought this may be lower participation. We're not up to in the high 30s, but we are in the 30s for a number of cars, which is very exciting. Should be a fun one. Hopefully we can survive it, make it to the end, and I'm not going to do something stupid, hopefully, and throw away my chances at getting a decent finish. Just need to pit for tires when everybody else does, and don't take any big gambles, though there is likely to be a lot more cautions in this one, which could lead to some strategy for getting a lap led and still having an opportunity to come back, getting off sequence. I also think this could be a really good 2-tire strategy track. I think we're going to have, what, 2 pit stops, I think, for tires maybe? We can almost make it to the end on fuel. There's 125 laps. But I think tires are going to come into play. I was seeing quite a bit of fall off, and it was starting to get really tight through the center. I did work on the setup a little bit. It's a little bit different than default. I think it feels pretty good. I softened the springs quite a bit and raised the ride heights, so you get a lot of slamming the nose down under braking on entry, but it still feels good, and I think that adds a pretty neat effect. In car, you can really tell it is braking hard and putting the weight on the nose, which is what these cars would be going through in the real race. Caden out there looking to have a great time. And is everybody finished? Are we waiting on somebody? Can I even tell from here? I don't know. We got another minute. Jake on track right now. No. Oh yeah, this is live. Jake on track, Christian, John, after putting in a couple laps there. And it looks like, oh, Alan coming out. Lead, and then looks like about 5 people. Oh, there's Sage in the Bandit car. Gonna be a lot of diving, or trying to get to the inside, the preferred groove. I did a few laps around the outside lane, was what Alan just ran there, to try and get it a little bit rubbered in. I don't know if I did much. I think going above the concrete into the loose stuff is going to be a nightmare. I think if you're going to be stuck on the outside, which I imagine we all will at some point this race, we really need to be careful and not overdrive it, because if we get up above the concrete, it will just plow like crazy and you'll get sucked straight to the back. That happened to me, I think, last time I raced. I think it was the 87s here in Nick's league. The outside above the concrete was just terrible, terrible, no grip at all. So we're going to want to keep it on the concrete, as best we can. Preferably stay on the inside, but we'll get past or be stuck up on the outside at some point this race, I'm sure. And we have a sunny, sunny day. Isn't that exciting? Finally get some nice weather to race in. A little bit easier to see. Track temp, can I see that? I don't know if I can see track temp. Yeah, track temp's 106, which is a little higher than what we've had so far this season. It is cool temperatures, but a little higher with the sun being out. And hopefully this is a fun race. I am looking forward to it. This is all what we want, I think. And we'll go see where we're starting. Back here in 17th. I think we were in 16th, so putting us in 17th actually gets us to the inside, which is nice.
The estimated SOF is 2,000.
Andrew's sticking with the pole. We got another 3K strength of field. Dan Taylor and Chad up at 6th and 7th. They had good qualifying runs. Chad's probably going to be really good here, being a really good short track racer. I don't think I've got voice chat working.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Sometimes it does that where it decides to not recognize my headset's plugged in. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to hear anybody. That's unfortunate.
3 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
That is unfortunate, but oh well. Yeah. Yep, can't hear it at all. They have the I don't know, I think it's an issue with this headset where Windows will think it disconnects sometimes, which causes me issues, but iRacing no longer recognize it. We got Tripp here on the outside in the 43 car with a really nice looking paint scheme. We got dust all over the track. Flew in between qualifying and now. I don't think I cleaned the rubber off between sessions, but maybe I did. It's looking pretty clean now. It might be a fresh track. It sure is bright out here, though. 125 laps here at Martinsville. We're starting mid-pack. It's going to be chaotic, going to be hectic. Just need to survive, do the best we can. Try not to get ourselves into any trouble. We can get some damage and still be alright as long as we don't have a bunch of required or a meatball or something. But hopefully we don't get any. And hopefully we can claw ourselves up to top 10 maybe and get us a decent finish. I think starting in 3rd will be fine. I think we will just start in 3rd. Hopefully everyone gets a decent start here and get it nice and easy down into turn 1. Oh, contact ahead already. Just back it off. Plenty of time. Looks like the track did get cleaned off rubber-wise. Maybe I did that on purpose. Maybe I forgot. And they said something in the broadcast about rain between qualifying and the race. That's alright. We'll get it laid down really quick here. Ooh. I'm backing it up. Oh, and they're making contact just ahead of us. That's going to be a yellow, I think. Somehow not a yellow. Now we get a yellow. I think that was the 17. Who was that? Ryan. Unfortunate. Would have been really unfortunate if he didn't get that yellow there, but now he's not going to put a lap down. Hopefully we get a decently long run, like 20, 30 laps would be good. I would be happy with that. Just get some run in where we can do stuff to the tires. It'll take a bit to get settled out. We're going to have single file restarts. Somebody go down pit road already. That's going to give us an extra spot. That's Christian. Maybe he got a little bit of damage. Unfortunate I can't hear anybody, but no matter. Should have checked that before the race. I don't think I'm going to have time on pit road to fix that without going to the back. Hopefully nobody's out here yelling at somebody, but I don't think anybody here would be doing that. It's Martinsville on iRacing. You pretty much know what it's going to be when you sign up for it. Doesn't matter what group of guys. It's going to have some wrecks. It may be cleaner than official, but we at least know everyone out here is a lot nicer than anyone in officials. Most people in officials, anyway. But that's okay. We're in 16th now. We're going to be starting quite a ways back with the single file restarts. Lap cars are going to go to the inside as well, which as this race goes along, we get more and more people put a lap down. That's going to make things really dicey for the leaders, but also give them a really good opportunity to race and get their lap back, because it's pretty common we get a very quick yellow after a restart. And being on the inside lane, those lap cars have a really good chance of being able to get ahead of the leader, at least for maybe a lap or two, to get that opportunity to get back on the lead lap. So that's going to really help them, I think. Still got Tripp just in front of us here. Alex just behind us.
Green flag, green flag.
The green is out, and the pace car hasn't even entered pit road yet.
Inside.
We're not going yet.
There. Clear low, clear low.
That got things all stacked up. I'll type it clear all
37,
if I can.
4, 3, 7.
After that messy start. Alright. Got some space.
All right, man.
And we get an instant yellow anyway.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
That screwed everything up.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Pit road is now open.
The green came out, but the pace car didn't go down pit road, and nobody in front of me went, but the back of the field started going. So I assumed, when I saw those people in front of me, they were just going to wait till we got to the actual point to take the green. So I was just backing it off. As I don't know what the deal is with that. Have that all messed up. Somebody was backwards there in 1 and 2. I'm not sure who it was. Maybe Christian? No, Christian's in a white car. If we lose all our track position at some point, I may go down into the settings on pit road and fix my headset so I can hear people.
Car 35. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Lucky dog for somebody. That would be Lee. I think we can make it on fuel now. 2 laps to the good. But if we get any amount of green flag running,
He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
we'll be putting wear on these tires, and we'll probably want to have them changed at some point. But if we just keep having cautions, we maybe just never pit. I don't know. Next week, though, California. Opposite end of the spectrum for track size.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside.
I'm going to go ahead and get the clear all command typed in case something wonky happens again. May not need it, but that way I'm not typing it while I'm racing. Try not to have to check up too bad. Okay.
Alright, man.
Now it looks like it's going to work correctly this time. That'll help things out. So I don't think I'll need to clear them this time.
Green flag, green flag.
I think that happened in the 87 race in Nick's league as well, where the green came out before the pace car went down pit road for some reason. Some bug they've introduced into this newer, fresh version of the track. Oh, I overdrove that pretty badly.
I believe it did a 20.124. That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in C2 just hit the fastest lap. 20.07.
See if we can get a run on trip, maybe. Got some traffic up ahead. Caden up on the outside. Nobody's let him in line yet.
The car in C1 just hit the fastest lap.
And we get another yellow. Somebody's wrecked up ahead.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. That was your fastest
That
lap of the
is
session.
Chad, it looks like, unfortunately.
The road is closed. You got a slow car up ahead. Past the 24.
He has to
Past
get
the-
sent to the back because of that, I think. Almost had some racing there, where we could maybe look at making a pass on trip.
Pit road is now open.
Maybe we just don't even take lefts on any pit stop. And just put a little splash of fuel in it to make myself feel better. Yeah, Chad not knowing why he's getting sent at the back. I would guess just because he was the cause of the caution, but usually they don't get sent to the back, I didn't think. There's nothing I could really do about it, unfortunately. He doesn't technically have a black flag, so clearing penalties wouldn't help. Let's go ahead and get clear all typed up again. May just leave that up there. Yeah, if you get spun and then they send you to the back, that doesn't make much sense. I don't know why scoring's so messed up here. But he's got a lot of time to make it up. And then there's going to be a lot more yellows. Martinsville on iRacing. What can you say about it?
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now.
What can you say about it? Let's see if we can get some laps in now. Maybe. Maybe.
Get ready.
Got Ryan in the lap car coming up. He doesn't have a lot of time to catch up. Oh, it's a big stack up.
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, it was fairly clean, I think.
0.89.
Get a big run this time. We got to take a look.
Got one outside.
See if we can make a pass here.
All clear.
We do. Okay. I'll take it. Get back to Jake. Feeling pretty good with the balance of the car right now, as long as I'm not overdriving it. I think it may start getting loose out of the corner if we're not careful. Gonna be careful smashing the throttle. You'd expect this car to be really hard to get off the corner with how much power it has and low grip.
Got a car stopped up high.
I kind of assumed it would be like, oh, there's Maxime again.
Your road is closed.
kind of assumed it would be like the ARCA car, the old ARCA car, where it's just loose, but it's really planted. I may shorten this one. I think I will.
Now open.
Because we're doing a lot of pace laps.
One car.
Once the entire field gets around past pit road
Car.
entry,
13. Got some lucky dogs left
I'll
behind
shorten
the
it.
outside.
if this is the 2 to green, then I won't shorten it. Well, no, I kind of do want to shorten it. Let's get this thing moving. I'll clear all after this.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside.
I think we'll do that from now on, unless we get a decent run. We're doing a lot of pace laps. We might as well try and get it started a little quicker. I want to make sure I give enough time for people to go to pit road if they want, because if I shorten it before they get there and they're going down it, the entry will close before they get to it. So I don't want to give anybody penalties.
Green, green, green. The lead is on 38.758.
Give the clear all. I think Max was the only one that had it, and he was the caution. Looks like we're good there then. Alright, looking okay right now. We're in 14th. Not looking at any faster than anybody in front of me right now. So Jake had a little bit of a slip up mid-corner. He's running a bit higher. Gained a little bit on him. Maybe set up another pass here if we can get a decent run out of 2. No, not quite good enough. See people starting to get squirrely out of the corner. Alright, he slipped up that time. We should be able to get to his inside. Allow us to move up another spot.
All clear, all clear.
Alright.
The lead is on 20.
Puts us P13.
9.
See if we can catch up to Benjamin. Caden had a bit of a loose moment there. Out of 2. And Benjamin was able to get to his inside. Caden was getting pretty loose out of the corner in practice as well. I was behind him for a little bit. Not the easiest thing to get off the corner. See that rubbered in line getting put there pretty quick. Yeah, we overdrove it a little bit. Kind of recovered pretty well, though. Probably going to be getting lap traffic pretty soon, too, for the leaders. You get so spread out on a single file restart with this many cars. That's why I wanted to qualify well, because you're at such a disadvantage if we get an early yellow, which it's Martinsville, you would expect an early yellow. Cading up the track a little bit, but gets a good exit. Kind of feeling squirrely down the middle of the straightaway with the higher RPM. Need to be careful with that. May need to start lifting or not going full throttle. Yeah. I don't think full throttle is really even necessary. Need to keep an eye on fuel too, because we're running it a bit harder now, not pacing, so we may not be able to make it, but I think we had so many early cautions that we can for sure, but I'll double check that. Watch that curb as well. That could upset the car if I hit that too much. Got a big gap to Jake now behind us. You got a bit loose down the straightaway. Maybe cross him over. Not quite there. Oh, he hit the wall.
Got one outside. Stay low.
See if we can sneak on past him.
Clear high, clear high.
Oh, Nick Martin on pit road. That's unfortunate. Something must have happened to him. No yellow, though. That sucks. He's been having such a good start to this season. He's been so quick. But we do get 2 drop weeks. Just in case you miss one or have a bad race. To give a little bit of leeway. We're up to 12th now. Happy with that.
The lead is up 21.023.
We don't need to start overdriving it now, though. Let's take a look at fuel. Nope. Take a look at it now. Yeah, we can make it. Oh, got a stack up here. Frank and SK sideways up on the top lane. Now would be the time to question if I wanted to pit. 45 laps in. We haven't done 45 laps on the tires. It's been probably more like 20, 25.
Pit road is now open.
We got 3 sets, plenty of sets. I think we just take rights, go down. But it doesn't look like the leaders are pitting, so we'll stay out. Got a few jumping in. I'll take the track position. Got Ian and Benjamin and Kevin. Kevin's still the points leader, I believe. We both
Car 83.
screwed up the strategy with last week's race. This is going to put us top 10, though, with those guys pitting. No harm, really, to pit there. I mean, you've got plenty of tire sets. You just get, if no one else pits, you get a lot of track position lost. but then you can potentially stay out if we get a 30 lap run, or you know, something like that. That was the best run we've had so far, though. That was good. Hope people post their well, they're not going to post their left sides. I'm curious to see how bad we're hurting them. We may not even be able to take 4 and stay on the lead lap anyway, so maybe we just do 2 just to be safe. See some people there maybe getting caught a lap down. No need to shorten this one after having such a long run there. Made a couple passes, and we passed some people on pit road, so that gives us a top 10 for now. See if we can maintain it. Dan's still doing good. Sage up there as well, doing good. Ryan and Warren just in front of us.
Going green next time by. All right, man. Line up on the outside row now.
Wonder if the leaders got into lap traffic up there. Is it not? Is that? Okay, I thought Tyler was a lap down, but no, he is in 4th. Somebody's just up ahead of the pace car, though.
Alright, man. Pace car is in.
Always that big checkup entering the corner. For some reason.
Green, green, green.
I don't think there's any reason to clear penalties here.
39.
Oh, we overdrove it bad. See how quickly those new tires can move up. It's probably not going to be very quick. It's really difficult to set up a pass. Once you get to their inside, it seems fairly easy to get it done. I am not doing so good in a rhythm right now. Oh, almost contact there. I think Ryan locked him up a little bit. Bit of a stack up. Warren just kind of driving away from us right now. The whole front group kind of is. They are running a little bit higher through the corners, maybe. See if I can get caught up a little bit. We may need to back the brakes up. There's Kevin, so new tires looking pretty good. Just behind us. He's worked his way up. There is quite a bit of fall off, I noticed. Well, only 4/10 at the moment, but that is kind of a big difference at a short track. You just have a lot more grip through the center of the corner, which allows you to get a much better exit. Looks like we're going to be losing this spot fairly quickly. I'm not sure where the next new tires person is. Jake is back there, and so is Shane. Maybe Shane pit, because I think Shane was in front of us. But maybe he was in the back. I don't know. About to overdrive it again. Okay, Kevin's got the spot. Let's get in behind him. Maybe he can open the door up on Warren for us. Don't want to stay on his ends or his outside and slow us both down more. Try to get it done quickly, and we get a caution. Maybe our first pit stop we take 4. I think we're far enough up. We're not going to get put a lap down. And then if the percentages look good on the left, we might consider doing just rights only at a later stop. Should have done some practice to see what that looked like, but I did not. Alright, do we pit now? People still staying out. Okay. I don't want to be the only one to pit and lose all this track position. Even though Kevin got through pretty quickly. How many people do we have on the track? Got some handful of guys pitting back there. There's still at least 26. Looks like 26 on the lead lap still. So quite a bit of attrition already. Though SK is going to get his lap back. Even if he doesn't have too much damage, he should be in okay shape.
Let the 29 car by.
Kind of surprised more people up front didn't pit, but maybe they don't see that Kevin is already back in the top 10 and is going to be moving forward pretty quick, I bet. Almost to halfway, except actually this lap right now is halfway. So maybe we just one-stop this for tires and do 4. I think you're going to want tires. I don't think you're going to want to do this race on no stops. Seeing how fast Kevin was able to make up time. But maybe he didn't start as far back as I think. I should have looked. I didn't see how far back he dropped. Just got to halfway. There's Ryan going to the inside. He could potentially get a lap back if he can get a decent start on the leaders. Here comes Frank as well. His car looks fine as far as damage is concerned. He was with SK in the stack up they had. We can start in 3rd. Okay, not a terrible start. We're still gassing it up middle of the corner, but that's just the situation. Kevin look on to the inside on Warren. Maybe that opens the door for us.
Outside. Still there. Hold the line.
See if we can make it out of this corner. There's Frank on the inside now too.
All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear.
Alright, we'll jump to the outside now.
Stay high. Still there. Hold the line.
Frank's doing a good job just holding his line. It's up to the fast guys to work their way around him. Or the lead cars, anyway. Kevin's driving away from us. Dan's got a decent gap in front of us too. The whole front group. We got a little gap to Warren right now. Oh, nearly contact there. We had to back way out of it. We nearly got into the back of Kevin.
Outside. Stay low.
But we survive.
All clear, all clear.
Whoa, and Shane is diving it in.
6, 5, you got one inside.
He got past Warren. Hopefully we gave him enough room. I wasn't expecting him to be there. I was just arcing it in. Kevin, after that little bobble with Dan, kind of lost a bit of momentum. Oh, and we just screwed that corner up. Alright, we're fine. We are holding these guys up behind us. I've got no turn in through the center. A little bobbly there. Kevin looking to set up a pass on Dan. I think we pit next caution. Maybe it's the wrong thing to do. Can we get there? Oh, if we hadn't got loose there, we maybe could have. Got on it too hard. Oh, we drifted up.
Outside.
Opens up the door for us.
Stay low. Still there? What's the line? You're clear high. Clear high.
Okay. I think we're all kind of struggling with handling right now, unless you got new tires. Oops.
All right, man. Caution is out.
And we get a yellow.
Caution is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
That was going to be a bad corner if we hit in the curb like that. That was a good run. Had some good long green runs so far. Or since the first cautions. Okay, we're coming down pit road now. Are we taking 4? I really don't know. I think we're pitting. Let's pit. Maybe it's a bad idea. I'm gonna cut the corner here.
Pit boxing 10.
But I was feeling pretty bad middle of the corner.
5, 3.
We probably aren't gonna pit again,
1.
so
Right here.
no opportunity to take just 2. 96, 92 on the left rear, so maybe it's a good idea to take 4. I think we can get away with it without going a lap down. Yeah, we should be fine.
That's it. Go.
I think 2 probably would have worked all right, but I think 4 was going to be more comfortable for us. Looks like everybody took 4 there.
Line up, single file.
I can't hear voice chat. So if people are complaining about penalties, I can't hear you. We dropped back to 13th. I don't think I had time to turn my stuff on there. We would have been super quick about it, and with the new UI, I don't know if I would have been able to find it in time. The old system, I could have found the setting I needed to change instantly, but this one I'd have to look, and I'd probably not be able to find it quickly. Alright, back to 13th. We didn't lose too many spots. Got those people that are on a little bit older tires that pitted earlier, Kevin being one of them. Oh gosh. Slow start for some reason. Oh man. The outside's looking pretty good right now. For some reason. Oh, Sean in the 96 coming up off the bottom a little bit. That was a very close move for Ryan there. Oh, and contact right in front of us. Shane got into the back of him. And we have front end damage. Could not get it stopped in time. That is unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us too bad. But I'm not pitting.
Pit road is now open.
It shouldn't hurt us too bad. We were also stacked up there. I don't know why. I guess just older tires. But I thought all those guys there in front of us pit. Maybe they were on 2. I think Jake just checked up for the corner a little quicker than Shane was expecting. Shane was trying to get around on the outside. Ryan was doing the same thing, and it was looking like it was working pretty well for a minute, and then they started falling back, which is kind of what I was counting on. That's why I stayed at the bottom. So I don't think the outside's going to work too good for very long. Thought it might be alright in practice, or in my testing, but no, it's not very good. We're in 12th now, though. We've got 38 laps left. I would love to get a top 10. It's looking like not pitting may be the strategy. Colton's in first now, but Kevin is just behind him in 4th. Andrew, who was in the lead, is back here in 9th. He must have been one of the ones that pitted with us, but remains to be seen if we can work our way forward at all. We got plenty of laps left to do it, I think. But they are going to tick down pretty quick. Can we survive? And hopefully our car's not super slow with front end damage, but I think it'll be okay.
We got damage on the front end.
Potentially.
Get ready.
Didn't mean to leave that big of a gap.
Safe cars in.
I don't, and then just stopping. Okay, we're good. That's probably on me, though, for checking up that much. Or not checking up, but leaving such a big gap.
44.217.
We got SK, who's a lap down here, mixing in. Oh, they're going to be 3 wide. Oh gosh.
Got one outside. Clear high, clear high. Go low. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
And we're wrecked.
Road is closed. Past the 19, past the 34, past the 43, past the 5, past the 58, past the road is now open.
That's not what we needed. They were going 3 wide with lap traffic, and I didn't know where to go. And then we all just get stacked up after the contact, so.
Past the 5, past the 97, past the 43, past the 86, past the 34, past the 96, past the 19, past the 24, past the 12, past the 29, car by, car 82. Got the lucky dogs, let it by on the outside. We got damage on the front end.
I gotta let SK by. Looks like we got our spot back somehow. I don't know how we did, and Chad got screwed over when he spun. We still have only front end damage. SK said sorry right after that. But I wasn't talking to him. Ryan was the one that went 3 wide, but I mean, it wasn't that egregious. But that's what caused that whole situation. It was lap traffic. And we're coming down close to the end of the race, but
man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now.
pretty aggressive there, and he chopped my nose earlier too. But we survived somehow, I think. I don't know. We got our spot back. We probably shouldn't have. I don't know how we got our spot back. I guess because the yellow came out before we spun.
Get ready. The pace car is in.
Alright. SK backing off early there. He was fine. He didn't create that situation at all. That was just a bad situation. Everybody's being really aggressive. He was just doing what he could. If you get put in the middle, there's not a lot you can do at a place like this. There's the wall. Looks like we're alright on speed, surprisingly. But that's good. That's what I was hoping for. Hopefully we're not overheating with front end damage, though. That would be the biggest issue. Now. Alright. Can we do anything here? We got 2 wide. Oh, that was our fastest lap of the race. That's surprising. Got 2 wide here with Allen up on the outside. Maybe we can take advantage. We're a little bit too far back, I think. But maybe we can get there in time. No, it's going to be open, but... Oh. Dang it. Oh, checking up there. Locked him up. Little contact, but no spin. Trying to stay close enough where I can take advantage if there's something that happens, or maybe set up a pass, but I haven't been able to yet. That was almost something, and then we got loose. I just can't keep up with them, really. Oh, Andrew up on the outside now. Just can't get the exit I need off the corner. I'm trying to set up a pass or get a run, but I have not been able to. Try a wider entry here. Oh, that did it. Should have tried that earlier. Okay, we're back on the top 10. Benjamin's looking squirrely. Oh, don't run into the back of him. Need to keep moving forward, because if I don't, Warren's going to pass me. Oh.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Left the door open a little bit, but then started coming back down. It's good racing. It's been a lot of fun while we've been green. He got a little bobble there again. If we were close enough, we could have maybe done something. Oh! Up in the loose stuff, getting sideways. That was Ian, I think. Whoa, Warren overdrove that behind us. Oh, stacking up here. Benjamin caught the curb. That may give us the chance. Just snuck the nose in.
Stay low. Still there?
He's fighting hard on that outside, but I don't think it's going to last. Oh, he's losing it up in the marbles.
All right, man, caution is out.
Big wreck.
Is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
He got up in the marbles and it instantly spun on him. I was talking about that earlier. Just can't get up above the concrete. It's just nothing for grip. That is unfortunate. Warren out of the race.
Pit road is now open.
I don't know if anybody would have gotten penalties there for unsafe pit entry. Clear. hitting that cone. I don't think so. We'll go ahead and clear all. That's just Warren, but he's already out. We're getting the 10 to go marker right now. We will have a restart. Are we going to finish under green? I don't know. We're in 8th. I'm happy with 8th. Colton's in the lead still, I think, is what I saw, right? Yep. Kevin right behind him in 2nd now.
29. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Can we finish this thing under green? We've had some decent runs. Once we got a few quick cautions at the beginning, we had some good longer runs. I thought that one may get us to the end, but the marble's just catching people out.
We got damage on the front end.
Our damage is not hindering us at all, which I'm happy with. Now all we got to do here is survive, but easier said than done. I think we're within 10 to go now, so there won't be lap cars on the inside.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Single file. See if we can get a decent start. Stay ahead of Benjamin. Warren was really putting the pressure on us there. I think he was a lot quicker than us, but now that he's out, we may be able to hold on here. See if Benjamin and Sean have anything. Chad back there too. He's still hanging on around top 10. Back there in 11th.
Alright, man. Pace cars in.
Always got that big stack up. Same place every time, no matter what track.
Green flag, green flag.
We do not get a very good start
The leader just did a 38 point.
compared to the people in front of us, at least. But they'll get stacked up and maybe too wide, and we'll get a chance to get closer. We already gained some. Can we set up a pass? Not with it being that tight through the center. No contact. Trying to be defensive on entry there. And he couldn't hold on the inside. Wow. Gosh dang it.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
They just stacked up so bad.
Past the pit road is
I don't know if we held on to a top 10 or not. I don't know what the heck they were doing there. They were just stacking up so dang bad.
let the 34 car by.
That will end the race.
Past the 85, past the...
Looks like we're going to get 10th. Or 9th. Nope, 10th. Dumb.
Car 82. Got the lucky dog, let him by on the outside.
I was fully on the brakes there. I did everything I could to keep it from spinning all the way around so we could
Let the 80
hang on to our
car
spot.
by.
Dumb race, dumb ending, but it's Martinsville. We'll have a real racetrack, a better racetrack next time.
2 to go this time by.
But we'll be happy with the top 10, first top 10 since Rockingham. Did we get a top 10 there? We did not get a top 10 at Texas or Daytona. What was the other race? Las Vegas? I think Las Vegas is where we got our top 10. Colton gets the win. Another win for Colton. Kevin finishing second, padding his points lead. But if Colton keeps winning, especially with the drop weeks, and if he can make most of them, he's going to have a really great shot at another champion, or another championship. How far did Ryan fall back? 25th. That sucks for him. Did not want to get in the back of him or cause a wreck. They just got stacked up so bad, we'll have to take a look and see what happened. We'll give a... We got 12x out of that one, too. Good win. And that is it.
There's the flag, man. It's over.
Unfortunate for Ryan there at the end with the stack up. I did not want to do that, but I tried to slow down in time. They kept running into each other. It wasn't Ryan's fault, and he was just kind of in the situation. Our front end's all banged up. He just got caught in that situation. It wasn't his fault there at the end. It was in front of him is what the issue was. They were blocking and being very, very aggressive. Take a look at that one first. Alex and Andrew. I'm trying to set up a run, but I can't get the dang thing to turn. And then they nearly make contact there. They do make contact, and I'm trying to get it slowed down. Like, I'm on the brakes as much as I can without locking them up. I'm trying to get it to slow down, and unfortunate there. I didn't want to wreck him. Let's turn this on. It's right here. Somewhere. Voice chat devices. See, it says disconnected, even though it's not. So, unfortunate I didn't have voice chat through that. Hopefully no one was being too bad on there. I don't imagine anybody was. Alright, let's take a look at the incidents, all of them. If we can make it back that far. We got a top 10. It was messy. Colton gets another win. It was Martinsville on iRacing. Apply to SK there. Alright. First up's going to be pretty quick here. Just a big stack up. Ryan. And that... He like locked him up or something, and that just sent him around, and then they stack up after the fact. Dylan and Shane and Bradley. That's unfortunate. But we had a ton of front end damage. We were fine. They should have been all fine from that. And then what do we got here? Let me reply on the Discord real quick. Should have done this before I started the incident, so you could skip. And then, oh, just overdriving it into Bradley. That gets Maxime. Christian. From really far back, just diving it in, not getting it slowed down in time. Unfortunate there. Oh, and Ryan gets a piece of that one as well. right up in front of him. That's a big hit. And this is Max trying to get turned around. Still trying to get turned around. Still trying to get turned around. Then he has to get past the pace car, and now he's got no front end. He's up in the marbles. It's just coming around on him. He's got no rear end. And that's Chad getting a bump from Ryan. As they're racing. Let's see how this one turns out. He's looking to the inside. Wasn't quite there. And that puts Chad to the back, and it makes him go to the back. Oh, it's probably because he hit that cone is why he had to got sent to the back, I guess. I don't know if that does anything. Maybe it does. And then overdriving it really hard. That broke his right front, and I think the next caution is going to be him stuck on track, potentially, because his right front is completely destroyed. And he's just stuck up here. Which I think, yeah, he's going to stop, and that's going to bring out the yellow. That's unfortunate. Back to green. Little wall tap there, and oh, and that puts Shane into the back of him. And then they all get stacked up. And that is the next caution. That's what gave Nick Martin his damage. And took him out of the race. And then, oh my gosh. Alexander looking to the inside on SK. They are racing for position at this point. Little wall tap. Alexander getting into the back of SK. And then that's what happened to Frank. He kind of just caught up in there. I don't know. I think SK maybe. I mean, Alexander definitely dove it in there. SK was coming off the wall a little bit, kind of like he was trying to guard it. I don't know. I don't think he was intending to do that maybe, but Alexander throwing it in. I think both of them probably could have been a little more patient with that. SK could have given more room. Alexander could have backed off a little sooner there. I think he didn't intend to get in that hot behind him, but I don't know. Tough to say on that one. Bradley getting in the back of Jake. That sends him backwards into the fence. A lot of that happening. People getting in the back of each other with these braking zones. You just, any little misstep and everyone has a little bit different braking point. You get into the back of somebody and they insta-spin. Then a big stack up here. Rick is caught on the curb. And then that gets more people spun. Stacked up. Up in the marbles for SK. No turn up there. Jake and Shane again, and that's our first incident for us. Gives us the front end damage, just nowhere to go. We're all racing pretty hard here. People on the outside, and Jake just braking for the corner a little bit sooner than Shane's expecting. And it's another one of those situations that gives us front end damage there. But we were able to keep going, and then back here, Dylan's looking at that and seeing that, and the people behind him aren't, but doesn't hit anything, just gets spun around. And then this 3 wide, this is after the other restart. So SK's a lap down. He's trying to get caught up to the field, but doesn't quite get there in time, so he's kind of stuck back here 5 or 6 rows behind. So we're trying to race around him here. He's not doing anything wrong, he just didn't get caught up in time, and so Ryan goes 3 wide there, and then he got clear before the corner. But SK couldn't get it turned down in time because he wasn't quite there, and then just gets stuck. And we're checking up for that, and we got people coming up behind us. Warren can't get slowed down. Kind of the same situation we had at the end, where just Warren just doesn't get slowed down in time, and then just gets into our left rear. I'm trying to dodge the spin, and I just get stuck there, getting turned. We just got caught in the wrong situation at that point. SK probably could have backed off a little bit there and got out of the 3 wide, but Ryan could have also been a little bit more patient. I know it's coming to the end, but maybe that's a high-risk maneuver that we maybe don't need to be doing, but it wasn't that egregious. He got the move done before corner entry. It's just putting people in that situation. You don't know, if we can all make it through. And then we get to the inside on Benjamin after a little bit of a battle. And then his right rear gets up here in just a little bit in the asphalt, and that sends him around, and then they just can't stop it from spinning. Warren gets sent to the infield. Dan as well. Like, they get it caught and then make a little bumper contact, and that just insta-spins you. It shouldn't, unfortunately, but I mean, these are pretty easy hits that are just lifting the nose up so much, or lifting the rear up. Dylan gets the wall a little bit, and then this stack up where everyone's stopping. I'm trying to get it stopped. Can't get it stopped in time. Just a tiny tap to Ryan's rear, and that just turns him around and almost turns me around. I wish the contact model was a little bit better. We get a little bit more damage there, but the race was over at that point. That's a tough way to end the race for Ryan. And Alexander goes to the garage. Colton gets his win at Martinsville, second win. Let's go take a look at the points. First, the results. If I can get this pulled up, then I got to go read Discord, see if anybody's complaining. Hopefully not. All right. 11 cautions for 43 caution laps out of 125. It's Martinsville. Official would have been much worse than that. 1 lead change throughout that whole thing. So between Colton and Andrew, they led the whole race. So that's pretty surprising. But Colton never pitted. The race just isn't long enough. There was definitely benefit to new tires, but Kevin wasn't able to use it to get all the way to the lead, but he did get up to second. Great finish for him. Started 16th. We started 17th. End up finishing 10th. I'm happy with that. We don't get a lap lead. We get 12 incidents, one of the most in the field, looks like. 112 points. Not a bad points day for us. But Kevin continuing to grow his lead. Tyler, Sage, and Alex round out the top 5. Andrew, Benjamin, Sean, and Christian for the top 10. And then Andrew led 78 laps. He gets bonus points for that. He finishes 130. 5 bonus points for most laps led. Ties with Sage for 4th. Colton gets 47 laps led. 160 points. And fastest lap goes to Sean. That's 1 bonus point. Gets him 117. Still good for 8th. And all the way down here, SK also had 12, so we tie him for the most. And that's just the way it goes. Martinsville, 33 people in the race. When it was green, I was having a good time. I thought it was fun. But you also know that it's not going to be green a whole lot. Let's go look at the standings. Kevin with a really big lead now, almost 100 points over Nick Martin. He's doing really good this season. We pull up to 5th. We're in the top 5 in points now, just 5 points behind Ian with another top 10 for us. I'm happy about that. But Colton, even having missed a race, with all races still counting up to this point, I haven't turned on the drop weeks yet, he's all the way up to 6th. So he could be a contender for this championship. He's the first multi-winner this season already. And Nick Martin and Sean up there, 2nd and 3rd, 1 point apart. Nick Martin having a bad race this time, but hopefully can bounce back, and if he uses his drop, won't have it count anyway, so he should still be in decent shape. And then Ian in there, right there in 4th, doing good. Alexander, Shane, Jake, and Alan rounding out the top 10. Warren with another rough one, unfortunately. He had a lot of speed. I think he was quicker than us. It's just about setting up a pass and getting back around us. Just tough to do. Billy, another winner we had this season, wasn't in this race. Nick as well, using a drop week this week. And, yeah. This is the point standing up to this point. We'd had 55 unique drivers. And I've had a lot of fun this season. Looking to continue on. We got California coming up next. Auto Club. Be a whole different ball game there. And hopefully it will still be sunny. I think it is. I've already looked at the weather. It should be sunny, and it's going to be hot. So be prepared for a slick track. And we'll have a little bit more room than we did here, and hopefully a little bit cleaner of a race. Hopefully 11 cautions is the most we're going to have in a race. We got Bristol coming up, but I think Bristol can go cleaner than that. No reason it can't. So that was Martinsville, and that was the Gen 4 race, and we're going to be looking to continue next week in California. So thanks for watching.